Every single week, I meet amazing engineers that seem to struggle to land their job here in Japan. They usually have around 2-3 years of experience, sometimes even more. But overall, here's their situation. They're on the market, they send their resume to a bunch of recruiters, and they almost get no interviews. So I wanted to make this video in order to share 5 steps that I would basically go through if I were in their shoes as an engineer. So for the purpose of this video, let's just imagine that I'm a full stack developer here in Japan. I don't speak Japanese. Here is what I will do in order to land a job in less than a month. Step number 1. Before we get started, let me just put a timer because I have a tendency to ramble and I just want to keep this under 5 minutes. So, all right, let's do it in 5 minutes. So step number 1, build up a market map. What I mean by that is set up a spreadsheet in which you put all the companies that you believe are going to be potentially a good place for you. I'm talking about a place where, it's okay to not speak Japanese, a place that is overall foreigner friendly, a place where you can grow, on a technical base, and overall a place where you are excited to, solve problems at, right? So to find about those companies, I believe some good sources will be, Japan Dev, Tokyo Dev. There's a lot of companies out there that you can find out about, and you can also go on LinkedIn. So much information out there. Once you have all those companies in your spreadsheet, you then branch it out and you put all the names of the full stack developers working at those companies. Step number 2 is actually then the outreach. You will basically message every full stack developer at those companies with the following message. Hello, John. Actually, this is Japan, so hello Takashi. I'm currently trying to get an interview at your company. It will be amazing if you could give me 10 to 15 minutes of your time. I would like to ask you a couple of questions in order to increase my chances to land a job and hopefully work with you in the future. Do that 100 to 150 times. I can guarantee you will have a 10 to 20% response rate. And that takes you now to, the second step, which is scheduling meetings. Pro tip, if you want to make it extremely easy to schedule meetings, set up a Google Calendar or, Calendly, whatever. Set up a calendar that makes it extremely easy for people to book a time with you instead of going back and forth trying to figure out what time matches everybody. Step number 3, like I say, you schedule those meetings, and once you are doing those meetings, you're now having those chats, those casual talks with those engineers. You want to make sure to get 2 pieces of information. The first one is you want to figure out exactly which problem they're currently trying to solve at the company. So, in my case, I'm talking to those full stack developers, and I will be asking questions about, well, what are you working on a daily basis? What are current issues on the back end? What kind of issues do you have on the front end? What are current issues that, are harder to fix? Anyway, you get it. Orient the conversation purely towards problem solving and really figuring out where you could be valuable. The second piece of information you want to get is an email address of the hiring manager. So at the end of the chat, just say, hey, it will be absolutely amazing if you could share with me the email address of your hiring manager. If not, I totally understand. Chances are you can find that person on LinkedIn anyway. That takes us to step number 4, tailor your pitch. What I mean by that is with all the information you collected on the problems that those companies are trying to solve, you will be able to, develop a pitch. Like, how would you sell yourself against that problem is what I'm trying to say. Sit down, try to think about the skills that you have, try to think, if you had to work 6 months in that company and you were given the chance to solve the problems that you now are aware of, what would you do? Great. You're now tailoring your pitch, and try to keep it as short as possible. I would say, 45 seconds max. If you had an elevator pitch, that will be it. What you will do next is just sit down in front of your camera, like I'm doing right now, record that, and send it to the hiring managers. The pitch will be something around the lines of like, hello, Mr. Manager. I have tried several times to apply for a company, but so far didn't receive any feedback, even if you didn't. But here's what I will do if I had a chance to work with you for 6 months. Bam, 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 bam. This is how we'll solve your problems. Bam, 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 bam. I should not say bam, bam, bam. Doesn't make sense, but anyway, I'm actually in a rush. Still have a few seconds. Okay, cool. Now that you have, your elevator pitch, step number 5, outreach, the real deal. Send that message to all the hiring managers you can think of, either in video format or in text format. Doesn't matter. Get it done. I can guarantee you will land interviews. Make sure to let me know how it goes. I can guarantee you that this works. And hopefully this is helpful. We kept it almost at 5 minutes. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.